Today, in our learning lesson, Let's Learn, we're going to be learning about common factors and multiples. Last time we talked a bit about factors and multiples. Hopefully when you think of factors, you think of frogs, numbers jumping inside another number. When you think of multiples, you think of monsters, numbers that are getting bigger and bigger as they eat them. So we're going to be thinking about common factors and multiples today, which means they're going to have something in common. If I had two children and they both had blonde hair, I could say that the blonde hair was something they had in common, something the same in both. So I'm going to use that information to help me to find some common factors first of all. So bear with me, I'm just going to be a brilliant artist once again. And here are his knees, and here are his feet. Here's his mouth. I've got one frog there. I'm going to need another frog. Draw his eyes in, draw his knees and his little feet. Okay, there's my other frog there. Right, I've got my two frogs and I'm going to be comparing the factors. So if I put into this frog the number 12 and I put into this frog the number 24, I'm going to be thinking about numbers that come up that are the same in both. So let's have a little look. 12. Which numbers can jump inside it? Well, remember, factors come in pairs. So I've got 1 and 12. 2 can go inside it. 2 times 6 makes 12. 3 can go inside it. 3 times 4 makes 12. Can 5 go inside it? 5, 10, 15. No, it can't. Can 6 go inside it? Yes, it can, and we've already found it, so that means I've got all my factor pairs. Let's try the frog this side, 24. First of all, I've got 1 and 24. I've got 2 and 12. 2 times 12 makes 24. Does 3 go inside? Let's check. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Yes, it does. 3 times 8 makes 24. Does 4 go inside? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Yes, it does. 4 times 6 makes 24. Does 5 go inside? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, it doesn't. Does 6 go in? Yes, it does, and I've already got it. So I now know I've got all of my factor pairs. To answer my question, I've got to find the numbers that it has in common. So let's have a look across and see if we can find any that are the same. 1 is the same in both. 2 is the same in both. 3 is the same in both. 4 is the same in both. 24, it's not in both. 12, that's in both. 6, that's in both. Is 8 in both? No, it's not. Okay, so the numbers that it has in common, the common factors, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 and 6. Hopefully that makes sense. So you could try your own pictures of your own frogs this time and try some different numbers. We're going to move on now to common multiples. Now, if you remember, multiples, when you think of multiples, we should be thinking of monsters. So I need to draw myself a couple of monsters first of all. Okay, let's have a little look. There they are. Okay, I'm going to choose some numbers to go into my monsters. First of all, I'm going to choose the number 5 to go in over here, and I'm going to choose the number 6 to go in over here. I'm going to see if I can find any common multiples of both. So remember, as it eats the number, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and multiplies by that amount. So I'm going to have 5, 10, 15, 20. They're just numbers in the times tables. 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, I've got all these numbers that are going to be coming out of my monster. 6 times tables. Let's have a think. 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6s are 18, 4 6s are 24, 5 6s are 30, 6 6s are 36, 7 6s are 42, 8 6s are 48, and we could carry on. Just from having a quick look, can you spot anything that they have in common? Can you find a common multiple of both numbers? Have a little look. Can you find a number that's the same in both? I can spot one. There it is, 30. You might be able to keep going and see if you can find any more. Okay, so that's just a quick lesson on how to find common factors and how to find common multiples. Don't forget about your factor frogs and your monster multiples. Okay.